Oh, here I am again. Gonna be reminiscing. Like with most divorces, us males end up having to pay child support. I'm not against it. 100% for it. Always paid mine on time every month. When the economy fell in 2008, a couple months before it fell, I just finished that 3-year probation I told you about for contempt of court, because I took my children to church and prayed with them and read the Bible and said Jesus Christ to them. But I ended up having to find another job. My $600 a week under the table job went away because of the economy collapsing in on itself, which everybody suffered for. Well, I ended up finding a job at the Huddle House. A cook at the grill, working the graveyard shift in Waterboro, South Carolina, right next to 95. So we got the 95 traffic in the middle of the night. Coffee and mainly pancakes. I was an ace pancake flipper. So anyway, one day, a couple friends of mine from Somerville stopped by and told me that got to watch my back because they're coming after me again. They came after me right at the end of probation. Now, what I mean by they coming after me, that copy-woppy husband that my ex married has it out for me. I mean, he kept trying and kept trying. Well, when the economy fell and I ended up moving to Waterboro, I heard some stuff just before my probation quit that he was coming after me, and you know, I covered my six, and that happened twice. Well, they say the third time's a charm. So I said, well, if it happens again, then I'm going to leave South Carolina, get chased out like South Carolina does to most people that they don't want there. They get law enforcement to do the dirty work for the lawyers and judges and the politicians and the garbage that run the state, because that's how that state is. Well, I'm flipping hamburgers, working the midnight shift. The friends came in and told me about it. Well, the boss came in the next morning, and I told her what my friends told me. They were coming after me again. And so I'm going to give you a 2-week notice now, because I got an idea that this is real, because I got a lot of faith in my friends. If I call you a friend, I take what you say seriously. Even the jokes, even the kidding around, to me, I take very seriously. Well, anyways, 2 weeks later, remember the 2 weeks started on a Monday. Saturday, I get a phone call 2 weeks later, 2 days before the 2 weeks is over. It's my boss. It seems like the sheriff's department has got an arrest warrant for me, and they couldn't find my trailer where I was living at, which is comical because it's, you know, common sense. All you gotta do is, you know, find a mailbox. I mean, come on. But anyway, she called me up and told me that she physically seen the arrest warrant, and she sent them the long way to get to my trailer. Well, that gave me enough time. Take my valuables, put them in the car. As I was leaving the trailer park where I lived at, getting on the main highway, I was at a stoplight waiting to turn left to get on 95. Off to my left hand side goes the sheriff's department towards my trailer. Light turned green, right on 95. Well, I ended up selling the car for $100. Got to Mary Seagrove's house because I didn't want to travel in South Carolina in that car, because they'd put an APB on it and I'd get pulled over and arrested. So I wanted to get rid of that car as soon as I could, so I sold it for $100 to the mechanic that worked for Lee Shad. I called Mary. Mary came and got me and my valuables. I called a friend of mine in Rock Hill. He came and got me. And I gave Mary my TV set. She has always wanted that TV set. It was a flat screen, and it was quite large. Quite large. It was like 75 inches. But anyways, I ended up going to Knoxville. And the reason I stopped at Knoxville was there was a veterans school there that I seen on the bus. I had a ticket going a lot farther than Knoxville, but when I seen that Vietnam help thing, I decided to stop and visit it. It's only open Monday to Friday. And I ended up getting a hotel room for a couple weeks right down the street from this place. And I turned myself in to them. You know, just, yeah, I'm a Vietnam vet and I need help. So I had to fill out some paperwork, so I filled it out, and they said that it'd be a few minutes before I seen this guy. So I waited and went in and talked to this guy. And all we did was talk about current events, what I've done since I retired, and what was going on in my life personally. You know, I told him. And he goes, well, it looks like we can help you. And I went, great. What's all these stuff about anyways? You know? I didn't think I'd have to open up my personal life to you. Well, apparently Vietnam vets are, a lot of them, because of the drugs over there, became addicted to drugs. Because of the cheap beer, they also became alcoholics. So that school was basically for rehabilitation from drugs and alcohol. And they send you back to school, put you in college, that kind of crap. So I turned, you know, hey, this sounds good. Well, they asked me if I needed a place to live. Nah, I got a hotel room for 2 weeks. Well, can you afford it month to month? Yeah, not really, but, you know, I can make ends meet. Well, the guy that worked there had a friend that had another friend that saved me a couple $100 a month on this apartment. And World Trade Circus or something was in Knoxville back in the late 60s, early 70s, and this apartment complex was made for that. It was on a hill. So I got that apartment, and they got me a bus ticket. That bus ticket cost me $10 a month. All the riding on the bus, public transportation I wanted for $10 a month because of me being a vet. So I ended up having to do a what do you call it? That thing you put together for a job. You know, your life history. Well, in order to do that, I had to go to college. Because I had to learn computers. Because computers is the now generated thing. And what I know now dealing with this thing compared to then, I'm a teenager instead of a baby. Because back then I was a baby. I couldn't do nothing on a computer. And just to show you, in that computer class, they it was a 20-hour, 8 hours a day, for 5 days and a few days the following week. Well, at the end of the first week, you had to get an email address. Well, I tried to get an email address, and it just didn't take hold. 4 teachers spent an hour trying to get my email address. They couldn't do it either. Finally, they did it. And I'm going, you experts took over an hour and there was 4 of you. And you expect me to operate this thing? Ha! Good luck in that. Well, anyways, make a long story short, I was doing child support. But all of a sudden it dawned on me, especially when I got the job working as a door greeter at Walmart. They promised me 38 hours a week. Okay, fine. Well, I decided that I'm getting tired of paying child support, especially to somebody that I consider as being a pedophile protection agency. Because the man that raped my daughter when she was 5 decided to get married and take advantage of his wife's little boy. Apparently the guy was bisexual. And he got off on that one too. Because he's being protected by the state. Because he's a copy-woppy. So anyways, I sent in my child support money order. And I put on there, payee, pedophile protector agency. Put my name and address, mailed it off. They accepted it. So the following month I did the same thing. Well, that month they sent it back to me. And there was a letter with it. And boy, that letter was specific. Told me in no uncertain terms will I ever do anything like that again, and I will put family court, Moncks Corner, South Carolina. So I got a new one, sent it in. But the following month, I told them that I wrote them a letter stating that I was a Christian and I'm not going to lie. You are a pedophile protector agency. Month before last, check into it. You cashed a check with your correct name on it. You people have been living a lie. So as far as I'm concerned, my child support's paid in full. Have a good day. God bless you. Eugene Taylor. Boop, mailed it to him. Quit making child support payment. And at that time, I quit paying David Devane $150 a month. Because I canceled that allotment too. Of course, I canceled my wife's $350 a month she was getting. I canceled that one too. So I'm getting my full retirement, $1,500. Yeah, my wife kind of, ex-wife, Pam, she kind of stirred the pot. So she started getting $600 a month, 40%, Don't have a problem with that whatsoever. Never did. I thought it was kind of bad, me getting that and her only getting like 3%. But anyways, they started taking 40%. She's getting like $650 a month now, which to me she deserves. Well, it came August 2013. And I called child support, just curious as to when my child support payment's going to be paid in full. They told me August 2015 it'll be paid in full. Okay. Well, August 2015 came around and I called and they told me that I owed $8,000. What? And I got thinking about that. There's no way. Well, I called DFS. They're the ones that pay me my retirement. Open contract to family court. In other words, to the day I die, they're going to take $419.83 out of my pay. This is ridiculous. So I went to MCAS and talked to the lawyer, and he told me what to do. So I came home and wrote letters and anyways, just did just that. Well, I got the thing from the court dealing with child support. Took that back to the law center. We talked about it. And I had a lawyer, Todd Manley. Didn't much care for him. Told you in the other videos, the guy's nothing but a, shafter, But he kept me out of trouble, but he's not worth the grain of salt. But anyways, I sent him a letter. Well, I got a letter back from him stating that he doesn't do that stuff anymore. Okay, that's fine. Got a recommendation, so I called and got recommended, and I just put the letter in another envelope and sent it off to him. And another lawyer, well, I get a letter back from them, and they want like $7,500 as retainer fee. Jesus, $7,000 just retainer? All I want's an end date. Give me an end date. Well, 3 months later, I get this phone call from family court. And they're just verifying where I live and my phone number. And they're going to send me a piece of paper that, I needed to get notarized and sent back to them. Now you got to remember, a couple years earlier they told me I had to get my son's graduation certificate, his birth certificate, my daughter's graduation certificate, her birth certificate. I called them up in 2013. There's no way. I have not had any relationship with my children since they were 5 and 3. I haven't seen them since they were 5 and 3. I don't even know what school they went to. I know nothing about those two children. Nothing. Well, we can't help you. Okay, fine. Great. I'll just pay this till the day I die. And you thieves will steal my money. Well, I get this note. So I take it to the law center and had it notarized. I signed it, had it notarized, mailed back to them. And I get this statement from them that Right here. That it says that I still owe $5,296. And once that's paid, I'll get my $419.83 back. But they understand that the effective date was August 1st, 2015, and the amount owing $8,322.83 at the time, and owes $5,889.82. Now that was as of February of this year, 2016, February 25th, 2016. So I get this thing to get notarized. So I take it to the base and I get it notarized, and I send it to Moncks Corner. Lo and behold, what do I receive from DFIS? This. Now what this says is pay item description. Statement effective date March 16th, 2016. New pay due as of April 1st, 2016, which is in a few days. I will receive $977.95, which means my garnishment has ended of $405.51, because if you add $572.44 and $405.51, you come up with $977.95. And I'm going, fantastic. I love it. Now my question is, what about the $5,000 I owe? I'm waiting for that. But when the first comes and I get the $977, I'm going to be another happy camper. And again, karma goes around, comes around. So, anyways, with that, I'm just telling you that I'm having a fantastic good day. I'm going to take $100 of that, and I'm going to play the big money at the casino. $3 a spin for $100. Maybe I'll win that $15,000 and buy myself another little scooter. Anyways, I'm looking at 23.19. I'll probably cut this thing off at, I'll cut it off at 23:30. Have a glorious day, and may God bless. Bye.